Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex in the Super Cisco studio to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give us the thumb, give us the rectangle, tell your friends, check us out on social media, all that stuff that they say here in the 20 teens. Please do all those things for us if you would, of course. And most importantly, let us know what you're playing. What are you on today on this last day of the quote-unquote first half of the baseball season, even though they played a few more than half. But, what are you going to do? Let us know what plays you're on. Let us know what you're on over there as far as any other action that you might have. Maybe a little soccer, perhaps. And maybe I guess Wimbledon's dark today, right? On the Sunday of the Sunday in the fortnight before Championship Sunday. Aren't they? I think they're dark today. So probably no tennis, but whatever it is, whatever else you're on, let us know. And when you get them right, of course, we will give you the recognition you so deserve. We will give you the shout out in the next day's video. And if you get enough right, you will be the much coveted, much revered capper of the day. So, with that being said, don't forget to check out one of the best capping resources anywhere on the internet, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, deep dive stats, predictions, all the contests going on in America every day. And, of course, for you New Jerseyites, check out our partner over there at pointsbet.com. Great welcome specials, cool lines, and fantastic prop action. Check it out. Do yourself a favor, won't you? All right, quick recap of yesterday's action. We had the Nats on the run line. They took care of business. Texas absolutely had nothing for the first five in their contest, and Jesse Chavez looked like the Jesse Chavez that I remember when he was here with Kansas City. Not nearly the stud that he had been there in Texas so far this year. So he kind of shat the bed. And our rubber game, if you will, we had the BC Lions -7.5 over Toronto. And, of course, the BC Lions had an 8-point lead with under a minute to go. They couldn't get one more first down. Had to punt it away. And damn if the Args didn't just run it right down their throats and score the touchdown to screw us on the line. So, easy come, easy go. The incredible undefeated streak in the CFL ends at 2. So, still a lot of fun. I like watching the CFL. I really do. I'm going to watch so much of it that when I start watching the NFL again in September, and they start like huddling up on third down, I'm going to be like, what the hell? What are they going for it? I can't believe they're going for it on 3rd and 8. Oh, that's right. They get another down. So, anyway, if you haven't checked out the CFL, I highly recommend it. It is very entertaining. There's some cool rule differences and all that. So, let's face it, we got no football for a month unless it's the CFL. So, what's better than no football? Football. So, check that out. All right, so we go 1-2 on the Deep-3. We go 0-1 on our premium picks as we had the Milwaukee Brewers in their game against Trevor Williams for Pittsburgh. Trevor Williams ended up going on paternity leave, so they scratched him, put in a fairly competent starter, and so we scratched that play. And, of course, Pittsburgh ran all over Milwaukee, who is absolutely struggling. And on our push, we had the Cincinnati-Cleveland under 9. We were in good shape. Of course, we gave up 3 runs in the first inning and then nothing. They gave a homer to tie in like the 6th. And then we hit the top of the 4th, tied 2-2 at 4. And 2 bullpens that have been very good. Cleveland number 1 in ERA, Cincinnati number 4. And Cincinnati actually gave up the ghost there in the last 2 innings as they puked up 5 runs. 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th, 2-run homer in the 8th, 2 outs, 2 strikes, of course, opposite field homer. And walked in a run and then gave up a hit there in the 9th. Just awful. And the way we've been running on premium, I said this on the premium video, I was absolutely certain that Cleveland was going to put up, or Cincinnati was going to put up a couple of stupid runs in the bottom of the 9th to beat us. They didn't. So we push. We go 0-0-1 on the day. And on we go with our picks, all right? Let's finish strong here, guys. I'd really like to do that as we coming down the home stretch here. And just so everybody knows, we will be dark for 4 days. I get my, and literally, this is not an exaggeration, I get the only 4 days off of the year that I get. Because even when I've had some people sit in for me, still doing the premium picks, I'm still working on cap and other projects. I'm actually taking 4 days off. So, looking forward to it. I don't know what we're going to do. We probably won't do much. I'm talking about taking a couple day trips. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The important thing is we get to chill, have a little downtime, recharge our batteries, come back strong on Friday. So, with that being said, let's hammer on today's picks. Finish up 3-0, make some money. Starting off in the National League East as the Philadelphia Phillies take on the New York Mets. Aaron Nola goes against Zach Wheeler for the Mets. Philadelphia is minus 104 in this game as the road favorite. Both these pitchers, they've had their struggles this season, but both have excelled in their last 3 games. Wheeler, he's been a little more inconsistent, and the peripherals on his 3-game streak indicate it most likely isn't sustainable. Now, I'm not 100% sold on Nola either, as he's had his struggles on the road, but for me, this comes down to us getting a good price on the better team, the hotter team, and the team that has won 8 of 11 head-to-head matchups so far this season. Give me the Philadelphia Phillies minus 104. I guess they're actually a small dog in this one. As of this recording, the Mets are minus 106, Phillies minus 104. So I'll take those underdogs. How about that? It's our dog style. It's our doggy style pick of the day. No, it isn't. And we're going to take a look at the Battle of Chicago as the Cubs take on the White Sox there from the south side. Kyle Hendricks goes for the Cubbies against Ivan Nova for the Chicago White Sox. You know, I'd like to take the big price on the Sox here. They're getting a good number, but I just don't trust Ivan Nova, and I really don't like him at home. He's got reverse splits and he sucks at home. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to back a White Sox offense that is starting to find their way offensively against Kyle Hendricks, and a Cubs bullpen that really gets right down to it has been the main cause of the Cubs going just 15-18 since June the 1st. The Cubbies, they've been bleeding runs. They've given up 5 or more in 7 of their last 9, while the Sox have tallied 5 or more runs in 8 of their last 12. Now, one quick note on this one. Of course, like I capped this the day before, we don't have team totals. We don't have first 5. So currently, the total on this is at 10.5. I'm projecting the team totals to be Cubs 5.5, Sox 4.5. If for some reason, and I really don't think it's going to happen, but if for some reason the Sox end up greater than 4.5, this game becomes a pass. I don't want to play this. Sox over 5.5. 4.5 is the absolute ceiling on this play. And staying in the National League Central, taking a look. Heading to the staying in the National League Central, heading to Pittsburgh as the Milwaukee Brewers wrap up their series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chase Anderson goes for the Brew Crew against Joe Musgrove for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Once again, we're going to back the hotter team and the hotter pitcher. Chase Anderson has a decent road ERA of 3.47. However, he's got a whip of 1.50, and that tells me, along with an unnaturally low BABIP on the road, that he has been a bit lucky. Brewers, they have just not been playing good baseball lately. They've lost 7 of 8 in the middle of June, and they've just been treading water since then, going just 7-7 over the last 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the Pirates hit their dry spell the second week in June when they lost 7 straight. But unlike the Brewers, they've kind of turned it around, and they've gone 13-7 in their last 20. And in that 20-game stretch, they have averaged 6 runs per game. Now, both of these teams have their bullpen struggles, especially in this series. But Anderson, he's going to go out earlier. He throws too many pitches, and he has only completed 6 innings in just 1 of his 16 starts. I will take the hotter team at home with the pitcher most likely to keep those relief pitchers in the bullpen, and that's going to be the newly resurgent Joe Musgrove. So, to recap, give me the Pittsburgh Pirates minus 104 and the Chicago White Sox team total over 4.5, and we're firing it all up with the Philadelphia Phillies minus the 104, the end of those 3 games, you guys can pick up your winning tickets and join me as we head back to the window. All right, guys, we'll put up the data there on our premium picks. If you want to get signed up for the premium service, I would tell you to follow that line right there. That is our record so far. July, we added a tie to it. Other than that, that has been our first week there in July. So as it is not been great, but July's a long month and we got a long way to go, and we fully intend to get that fired up in the right direction when we come back. So premium plays, follow the link there if you're interested. Now let's get to the shout-outs. We're going to start with Guwap Gucci. He had Tampa Bay on the money line, and he had the Mariners on the money line. Catching a little positive value there at plus 133. He goes 2-2 on the day, but because he makes the value play on the money line for the Mariners, he ends up plus 33. Lean to Collective made a nice play on the Indians under 9.5, and then had some struggles. We've all been there. I'm still there, so not the best day for the lean. G&G, he got the another Korean. I always see the Korean BB. I think Korean barbecue. He got the Korean BB pick in. He also he rode with us kind of on the BC Lions. He had a minus 3.5 in the first. That was tied 3-3 the first half. He had the Red Sox and the Tigers over 3 in the first inning, hits, runs, and errors. That played plus 130. That was a nice play. And he also had the Dodgers over 4.5, minus 120. That one did not come in. So he ends up going plus one. He got 3-2 plus 110 on the day. If my math is right on that, when we add the Korean baseball pick in there, and we do. So 3-2 on the day plus 110. Not a bad day, G&G. Take that all day long. That's better than hot poutine, isn't it, brother? That's my only Canadian joke that I know. To Kent P. Kent likes our Deep-3 today. I did too, Kent. I expected better out of today's picks. I really did. He had Oakland, he had Atlanta, and he had the Phillies as well. So that was a rough day for Kent. Legion of picks. Here's the reason we lost our CFL game. He made his first CFL bet of all time. Welcome to the party, LOP. He also had the Rangers on the run line, but he did finish well with the Giants on the money line and the Indians on the money line as well. He went 2-2, got squeezed for a little extra juice on the Rangers on the run line. Pappy Longwood's tail in the Deep-3 said he believes we're gonna smash them bookies today. Pappy, we were so close. We're at least close to a profitable day. Those damn Lions just couldn't do the job for us. So we got to go back to the ticket, but we didn't get back with a fistful of winners. C-Dub, our old buddy C-Dub, he had in the Women's World Cup, he had England versus Sweden, both teams to score and over 2.5. That came in at plus 110. And in Sweden, which league in Sweden, I know you're asking. It's the Allsvenskan. He had Göteborg versus Sundsvall, and he had Göteborg to win. I think that's Göteborg, yeah. Minus 150, that paid off. Sorry. He also had another play there in Sweden that did not go as well. He had a pick in Iceland, and he had a push from Iceland, and I'm going to say it just to challenge myself on the Vestmannaeyjar game versus Reykjavik. That was a push, as he had Reykjavik minus 1. Reykjavik did win by 1. And Belarus, he had I just wanted to say this name. He had the Vitebsk versus Dynamo Brest, and he had Dynamo Brest as a big favorite, as Brest are a big favorite worldwide apparently, but not today, as the Itty Bitty Soccer Committee took care of business, and Dynamo Brest did not cover the 1.5. Oh. And finally, we had Mikey B. Mikey B is, of course, very kind words for everyone in the chat. Best of luck. And Mike had a couple of struggles out there west as he had the Oakland Athletics and St. Louis, and both of those disappointed today. So, had 2 profitable cappers. Guwop Gucci 2-2 plus 33. And once again, you know him, you love him. He's our neighbor from the north. It's G and G 3-2 plus 110. Korean baseball. It's made his season so far, and it made him the capper of the day. Congratulations, G and G. You guys have fun up there. And, yeah, there you go. That's it for 4 days. I may do something. I was thinking about doing something, a live thing at some point. I may or may not. I got to see what my schedule is. We'll see what happens. We're just kind of playing it by ear here. We're all footloose and fancy free all of a sudden, so we don't know what's going on. But if not, I'll see you guys back with picks on Friday. Good luck to everybody. Remember, you guys are the ones that make this happen. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Even the shitty comments, I appreciate you guys taking time to watch. Appreciate you guys taking time to comment and do all that. Keep banging. You guys are the best. And I'll see you in a few days. All right? You got to take care. Good luck.